All right, welcome aboard. I'm getting ready for Ahsoka later on tonight. That drops at 9 o'clock. I'm looking forward to it. What was supposed to drop at 9 o'clock was the Zack Snyder teaser for Netflix Rebel Moon. And if you're not familiar with that, Rebel Moon was a pitch to Star Wars that Snyder had that was rejected. And Star Wars isn't doing great these days. I personally gave up on Star Wars after Kenobi, but my interest was rekindled when I saw Andor, and I love Andor. So I'm going to check it out tonight. It's actually rekindled my Star Wars affection so much that I've started rewatching the Clone Wars. I'm in season 3 now. So I'm looking forward to this tonight, and I'm hoping that it's good. But Rebel Moon was initially a Kurosawa style, Seven Samurai style Star Wars pitch that they turned down. And I think it was a dumb move, but that's the way it works out. And now Zack's taking it to Netflix. My understanding is that he has 450 pages of writing in a book with like this entire universe that he's expanded out of it. I am a Zack Snyder fan, an enormous fan. Man of Steel, BVS. If we're looking at the DCEU, then I consider those 5 films, Man of Steel, BVS, his extended with the casting, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Suicide Squad. Those 5 films, $4.7 billion. When you're including physical media sales, very profitable for the DCEU. I'm a fan of 300. I'm a fan of Watchmen. I'm a fan of Dawn of the Dead. I'm a fan of Sucker Punch. So, yeah, I'm a Zack Snyder fan, and I am very much looking forward to this. It seems unfortunate, only in the sense that when I've seen like bits and pieces of this teaser, so I'm just doing this reaction here. I'm probably going to get clipped, but I hope not. But I do wish, because it's a huge sci-fi action epic, it looks like. It should be on the big screen. It's not getting a theatrical release, which means sometime before Christmas, I got to get myself a bigger television because, I just need it. Hold on a second. We got a comment here. Hey, what's happening, man? It's Eric. He's saying, this looks damn good. All right, here we go. I'm just going to go with the trailer. I'm looking forward to this a great deal. Here we go. And, yeah. All right, you got the Netflix action. You got the grass growing. Uh-oh. You know what, Zack Snyder, you're going to get a lot of testosterone.
The story of the Princess Issa.
Oh, Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins is an android in this, an AI.
In myth, she was called the Redeemer.
That looks good.
It was said this child would stop the madness of war.
He's always good.
That she was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion. I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve.
Looks good.
And love for a child I could not save.
People criticize Snyder, whatever, but I think even the people that criticize Snyder's storylines, if you're like a DCEU, whatever, they always applaud the visuals. Visual storytelling, clearly a strength of his. I have no problem. I'm not, some long box fanatic, bean picking comic books, but the visuals are always fucking hot when it comes to a Zack Snyder movie, and it looks like, this is no exception. Oh, I like that sound.
What do you think they want?
Everything.
I found her. Scargiver.
Are you a child of war? I was taught that love is weakness.
Got a little sucker punch action working here.
There is a difference between justice and revenge.
The molten swords. Oh.
There is a price to pay for your defiance.
Charlie, Charlie.
One moment.
Looks good. It looks good.
Hold on.
No, this is
I
supposed to
don't
be.
want no trouble.
Uh-oh.
We're not here to bring any.
Are you ready?
You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's
You're all
show them
hypocrite.
we're
All right.
more than the shackles that bind us.
Looks good. Looks good. Lots of testosterone when it comes to Snyder. Yeah, baby.
A king is a man, and a man can fail. But a myth is indestructible.
The time has come for all that you love. Protect each other and show them no mercy.
Looks good. That's like something you should see Ray Stevenson in, man. Like, he should be part of this. That's a cool effect with the shroud.
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
Yeah, that looks good to me. I like it. All right, so there's 2 parts. 3 days before Christmas. Oh, okay. This part 1, Child of Fire. Part 2, The Scar Giver, coming in April. One on top of the other. Nice. Nice. I like it. Now, this is supposed to be a Kurosawa Seven Samurai. Eric saying, yeah, that's Anthony Hopkins. The narrator is Anthony Hopkins. That robot, the android that you see there is Anthony Hopkins, or he's going to be voiced by Hopkins. It's my understanding that this is a Seven Samurai kind of story, in that these people are coming together. Now, in the original Seven Samurai, it is a farming village that employs 7 starving samurai in peacetime to defend them against bandits who have been stealing from them for years. And finally, the village is at the breaking point. And so if they take another harvest, like, they're all going to die. Like, they're literally starving to death. And so they they pay them in food, these 7 samurai who come to save the village and defend them. This is supposed to be a similar story. It looks like heroes are coming to defend one planet against this invading force. And you can see the Star Wars parallels clearly, with like an evil empire and what looks like lightsabers, so on and so forth. If we got a dark, gritty, dirtied up Star Wars story, fucking A. Because it just doesn't have to be some lovable rogue and rascals and, one-liners and, that kind of bullshit that, has just been Star Wars again and again and again and again. If you got something that was just fucking dirty and rough and down in the mud and was like blood and guts, like 300 meets Star Wars or 300 meets the 7 Samurai, fucking A. I'm there for it. So that's my reaction. I'm ready for it. We have exactly 4 months. It's coming out on December 22nd. Today is the 22nd of August. So you have approximately 120 days until this drops on Netflix. It's a shame that it's not going to have a theatrical release, because I think this is clearly a movie that should be seen on the big screen. And it's funny because it'd be interesting litmus test for Zack Snyder to see what kind of cultural pull he has, on America and at large outside of the DC arguments. Because I think that this performance and how well it does, and supposedly there's going to be director's cuts of this that are much grittier. So there is going to be that hard blood spilling kind of thing. There's going to be physical media release from this. When I was covering it some time ago, Zack said that was going to happen. Very much looking forward to it. But I think that this could be an interesting litmus test that Warner Brothers will be paying attention to even though he's left Warner Brothers and is now clearly working with Netflix as the backup for the DC, whatever, the continuation of the Snyderverse that fans are still asking for. I think it's going to happen. I think the Snyderverse is coming back. I've said it before, within 5 years, it's going to happen. But it may happen even sooner if this is successful. Although, Netflix, with streaming services, you never get to actually see the numbers. That's why a theatrical release would be a much better litmus test. His other movies that he's pulled out have been profitable to the tune of $800 to $900 million. So I don't see that there will be a problem here, but right now that's not what we're getting. At some point, we may get a theatrical release. Who knows? Okay, that's my video. Let me know what you think. Is it going to be fire? Are you not going to like it? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment in there. One-word comment is fine. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Feel free to share the video. If you want to take it and, download it and edit it out and, use it for whatever purposes you want, I only ask that if you do that, you leave some sort of tag. Leave it where you tag this channel in your work. Okay, I'm getting ready. It's just a little over an hour until Ahsoka, so I'm getting ready for that. And we will see you in the next video. All right, I'll be here tomorrow at noon with a review of Ahsoka, talking about the first 2 episodes, and we'll see you then. All right, have a good one, everybody.